are back at Up North at 4. So the Alexander technique, in order to help with, mobility, injury, stress, there's a certain technique that goes with it. So Joni, we're gonna walk through a little demo.
Sure. Okay, so I'll be talking a little bit. It normally doesn't have this much talking, but I wanted to just give a little bit more of an idea of what it looks like as I explain. So as I said before, we are looking at a simple pattern, a daily movement pattern of sitting and standing in and out of a chair. And we're looking at, is there anything going on in your system that you don't need to be doing or you don't need to be holding? So that's kind of what we're looking at first. And then we continue to branch out. So usually we just kind of start in the front of the chair. We do private sessions. Private is one-on-one, and I also do community workshops. And I'm over at Unwind Spa over in Woodruff. And so here we're just kind of thinking, coming and becoming more present in our system, right? Eventually, the person in front of the chair is starting to think a little bit more. Maybe they were mind wandering. How do we come back right here? How do we think about how I'm standing? Where am I on my feet? And the biggest thing is, how is my head balancing on top of my spine? Is it balancing, or am I holding it, putting it into? So sometimes I just check in a little bit with our rigidity, if we have any, and just kind of saying, we have a hinge point here that we can allow the head to just balance on. So at the beginning, now let's remember, Agnes has never done this before. So we're just going in cold. I'm just gonna have her come and sit into the chair. And I'm just gonna be with her, reminding her about her head, neck, back, right? And just letting that balance. And then she's still going. I'm just maybe starting to come in a little bit more and being that first impulse, right? So that maybe she's not leading with a habit and can come back into the chair, but that we're coming back maybe in a little bit more of a calm way. We're coming in slower. We're paying attention. Maybe the respiration is calming a little bit. Maybe we're not suppressing our breath at all. And so the hands-on's very gentle, and I'm just kind of starting to guide her in and out of the chair. And I'm checking in with her limbs. And so I think what's important to know is we start to understand the head, neck, back is not just right here, but it goes all the way down into the tailbone. So this includes our hips, right? It's a very, very large part of us that is very important to take care of. I'm just gonna be with her again as she comes down into the chair. She's doing great in her heels. Good. And then sometimes you'll spend time in the chair, and I'm just coming on in, and I just asking her to let her arm come into my hand. It's like as if your arm was dead weight right now. And we're going for length, width in the system. Maybe putting you in a new place where you've never been, as far as how we sit.
And we're running a little like cut on time.
Okay, and so overall, we're in the chair. We are on a table, a massage table, lying down, receiving gentle muscle manipulation, working on recalibration of the spine, and then moving in and out of a chair. I'm gonna have you come on out. Do I have time to do a little demo or no?
All right, no.
Okay, that's okay.
But for more information, this really helps with mobility, like you mentioned, as well as pain and stress as well. Where can people go and find you and sign up if they're interested?
Yes, so we will have the community meet and greet coming up on October 13th, and that will be at Imperial Village in a community space. That is a free talk. We can dive much more deeply into the technique, and also I'm at Unwind Spa in Woodruff.
Okay, well, Joni, thank you so much, and for showing me that as well. I do feel a little bit calm.
Good.
We'll be right back after this break.